Flex, the livest one in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed this morning. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Eric from the Painful Excellence podcast. I guess this will be a little bit of pep talk. This ain't got nothing to do really with boxing. It's just that these three children so happen to be in the sport of boxing. And it is of my disgust, my detest, and unfortunately, it's what I've been saying the whole time. These kids lack self-respect. They lack awareness. They're just dallying through life. And unfortunately, if they have adults in their life to get their head straight, which I doubt, by way of looking at their behavior, because the people that have birthed them and the people that are around them have not told them to relax. They have not told them to chill. They have not sat them down and explained to them how life works. It's funny how everyone hates talking about race, but the people that hate talking about race, it affects them the most. And I'm talking about black people. Just because you close your eyes before the car accident doesn't mean the car accident isn't gonna still happen. And it's a reality. Race is a reality. The only people that tell us to stop talking about it are people that benefit from it. And yes, certain Latins benefit from it. Case in point, Shakur he's half Puerto Rican, right? His dad's Puerto Rican. Look at it, he's one of those Negroes with that good hair, right? Okay. Did you get your Negro wake-up call after your last win? You pitched a shutout, fought in the pocket, and you're boring, and they're showing people leave. How's that? Coco Kid 2.0, right? So nothing matters. So let's do this roll call quick. Mind of Mansa Musa, my brother in the building, salute. African Thought earlier in that super chat, salute to you, good brother. It's a salute to the mother effing Druth, mother effing Titan, the mother effing Big Red Machine, the big show, the last man standing. I'm trolling, but salute, bro. Nah, you're not trolling, brother. I got you, man. Salute to you, good brother. Much love and appreciation. Thank you so much. Gratitude since 91. G. McCall, Condo, Copper Aborigines, Jeff Spark, Robert Singleton, Tim TV, Karan Bay. I feel great this morning, good brother. Amanai, salute, sis. How are you? Frank from the land. Eric Jordan in the building. K-Rod, where you been? Anwar Willis. Sam Mack. Slim Hussein. Todd Swindle. Yup. TJ Love Sport. Jamal Robinson. Let's get this work, man. I'm disgusted. I've been disgusted. Now, the little video I played again. That was Ashton. How do you pronounce his last name, y'all? How do you pronounce his last name? Isn't it Sylve? S-Y-L-V-E. Now, I know Ryan could blame this on spell check, but no. No, that wasn't spell check. No, that wasn't, listen, before you upload a tweet, I'm assuming, I'm not on Twitter or X, whatever everyone calls it. It's pronounced like silver, right? Okay. Now, if you put in silver, normally, unless your phone is, I don't know, unless you have a Flintstone phone, if that makes any damn sense. They had inventions back then. It was crazy. Wouldn't it spell check? Maybe he tried to put silver the way it was spelled, and it's auto-corrected the slide, but you still have to upload it. And when you read it, you say, "Oh man, no, that's not what I meant." But don't you have to look at it before you upload it? I mean, I know there's a lot of people that post stuff that, there's. So what are you gonna say? What is he saying? He uploaded it and didn't check it and correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know. Can you upload a tweet and then correct the spelling on it? Let me know, please. That's what I'm saying, Thor. He meant to put that there. True Boxer Night, Sadiq Brown, salute, what up? There's no spell check? All right, so when you upload a tweet, can you go back and correct the spelling? Can you do that? Let me know, because I don't know. I'm not on that app. Because I know on Instagram, if you misspell a word and upload it, okay, I've done that a bunch of times, and sometimes I'm like, it's not that important for me to change it. But if it's something that can be misinterpreted, I don't care if I type the paragraph. I'm taking it down. There's been times where I was on a post and what I had to say was so important that I didn't want any spell checks. Any misspelled words. So I would delete it. I would screenshot what I said, delete it, and retype it. Because sometimes you could mean to spell something. Like someone could have a last name and the autocorrect will correct it to what you think you're trying to say. But you know what the best thing to do with your phones, y'all? I'm just going to recommend this. Turn off autocorrect, because autocorrect is from hell. Autocorrect is from hell. Trust me. Dale Spoolie, salute. Yeah, Mr. Shelton, autocorrect is from hell. Shepherd King, salute. So, I'm just trying to figure out. All right, so we don't know. All right, when you upload something, on Twitter. You can't go back into it and correct the spelling. You can't go back into it. I'm going to take that as a no. I'm not on Twitter. I don't know if they run it like Instagram. I'm just saying it's not beyond the scope of doubt that, that's a possibility that you can't do that, because you can't do it on Instagram. And that's one small feature that I hate. You can't highlight it. Because I remember YouTube, you couldn't do that for a while. Once you posted it, it's posted. But now they have an edit system. I wish they would put that on the gram, because there's been plenty of times where I'm typing a book and I'm like, oh man, they autocorrected this and I misspelled that. And no, I'm really big on punctuation, especially when you're engaging in an intelligent thread. No one's cursing each other out. We're just having a conversation about whatever a video we saw about. And so you want to sound articulate as possible. You can't be having a bunch of misspelled words. So let's say you can't do that on Twitter, because I don't know. All right. Let's say you put this up for a day. He didn't type a book. And these guys, between him and Tank and Shakur, these guys are always tweeting and deleting. Could somebody check to see if this is still up, by the way? Could somebody, whoever's on Twitter, could y'all go to Ryan Garcia and check and see if this is still up? Maybe he took it down. Because what I'm saying is, you leave, you go back maybe a day or two later, you see, like, oh, Slive, didn't mean that. Let me edit and spell his name correctly. Or let me just take this down. Because I wasn't the only person that picked up on this. I said, why would he put Slive? His name is Silva, and it's SYLV, whatever. But you know why I think he's playing off of words here? Oh, yeah, Mr. Shelton. Yeah, I was trying to say Crips. And they was spelling it like all messed up. I was like, man, that's not what I'm trying to say. Turn off autocorrect on your phone, y'all. I told y'all a story about a text I sent my mom, and it autocorrected a real word, and it made it a derogatory word. And I said, what the? And my mother texted me back like, what the F's wrong with you? But she knew it was autocorrect. I was like, man, how many times am I typing this word that it autocorrected and thought I meant that? Crazy. Crazy stuff. But listen, this dude Silva in the middle, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. So see no evil in the middle. He was from the ilk of Ryan Garcia's hair follicle test proves his innocence. That was the tweet he put out. So he was Team Ryan. He got smoked out over the weekend, face planted, looking like Apollo Creed and Rocky IV. And this is the tweet you get, Silva. Hey, Mr. Silva, I hope you're listening very, very, very carefully. Pay attention. Mr. Silva, pay attention. You paying attention?
You should let me help you with that.
So considerate of you, Jimmy, but you know we don't allow is in the house, so it's quite all right. It really is wonderful to see you, son. You keep up the good work.
Do you understand? You will never be allowed in the house. You will never get a seat at the table. This is what you get for standing in the pocket for this dude. This is what you get, man. This is what you get. Stormy, salute. This is what you get. I don't feel sorry for you. I didn't even know who you were. And when it happened, I said, man, who's that brother that got slept real bad? And they said, oh, that's H2O. I said, again, who's that brother that got slept real bad? And they said, oh, you don't know? And then Art Man tagged me in his tweet. I said, oh, that's him? Ooh. 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 Mr. Shelton, you ain't know? Let me play this again. Listen, watch carefully, y'all. You want to know how inconsistent black people are? You want to know? Because I could tell you. You want to know how inconsistent black people are? You know, we like to clown. Edgar, what up? We like to clown, and you want to be first with the jokes online to get a lot of people that do stuff like that, you're not even getting any bread from that. You're not even getting any bread from that. You know how inconsistent black people are? You want to know? I'm going to tell you. How many memes did you see of Ryan's little brother getting smoked out against Fernando Vargas' son? He styled on him, whooped his ass, knocked him down several times. Well, I think he knocked him down twice. Fight got stopped. Salute to Fernando Vargas and his son. Right? Where were the memes at? I think Ryan got escorted out when we saw a little brother getting smoked. He got escorted out of the arena. There's video of that. I just knew there was going to be memes and stuff. I didn't need to do it. I was just, that's just not what I do. Like when I didn't feel like it is, but I didn't feel like being petty. I just wanted to see who was going to do what. I said, man, there's enough people out here on Ryan's bumper. Or, the Negroes, we like clowning people when they lose in combat sports. And I just know in a couple of hours, there's going to be memes and everything else. And I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. You monkeys are well-trained. You monkeys are well-trained, man. Rod Neal in that super chat salute. He says, so you're telling me that H2O was taken to deep waters and he drowned?
Whoa! What the
Go! That's like saying, yo, what killed Prince Namor? He drowned. What? Yeah, he drowned. Wait. Wait. Prince Namor drowned. Yeah. I don't understand. Well, he drowned. He was in the water too long and he just... Wait a minute. Prince Namor drowned? And it's Aquaman telling you this. What? Nah, some schmuckery happened, bro. Stop playing. Salute to my brother Eric Jordan in that super chat. Much love. He said the power of the ninja sword put bro to sleep for good.
Give power to my nigger sword!
Absolutely. Big Joe Townsend. Salute. Snoopy Mac. 704 Joe, what up? There was one meme, Sam Max said there was one meme of Ryan's brother, and that was it. I didn't even see it, bro. MP, what's good? Jamal Robinson, salute. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Steve L. the Max, salute. Tay Tay, how are you? He said, how do you drown water? Yeah, H2O. Yeah. Yeah. This was the dude that put out on Twitter. He took time to pick up his phone and type hair follicle test, clean. He blamed the industry. He sided with Ryan. That's what H2O did. And not only did the brothers, I don't know if the brothers, your own community, clowned you for looking like Apollo Creed, but Ryan, you know the guy you defended about a hair follicle test, which is inadmissible anywhere in boxing, just clowned you. The tweets right there above your head, your nappy head. You nappy-headed N-word. You nappy-headed ER. Let's call them ERs from now. I'm trying to clean up my language, ladies and gentlemen. Let's call them ERs, because ERs, we sending people to the ER for real, right? You nappy-headed ER. Right? And misspelled your name, and he's playing off your last name. He's playing off a word. The kid's already a racist. What do you think he really meant? And guess what? All you clowns that say, hey man, nah, you looking too deep into it. No, I'm not. He did this. He's the reason why we talking about race. We was talking about drug cheats in the business. Had he took his punishment, remained silent, and not try and lie for 3 months, we wouldn't be here. Did Amir Khan do all of this? Did Jarrell Miller do all of this? Listen, man. Dillian White popped many times. We were supposed to get Dillian White versus Anthony Joshua in the rematch, and he popped. Which is how we got Helenius versus AJ. And Helenius still popped. And y'all talking about follicle tests and stuff. Robert Helenius popped. He's been quiet since last year. Dillian White popped. He's been quiet. Quiet. Don't talk. Ryan has exercised all kinds of privilege. But the unique thing was all the brothers. And, you know, I can ignore the women that don't follow boxing. They just follow Ryan because, you know, they're just girls and they don't know anything. You dudes that don't know anything about boxing but side with Ryan, I know what time it is. Miguel! That's cold, y'all. VFTV in the building. Stephen X, salute. Y'all already know what time it is, man. You dudes that follow Ryan and you know. Miguel! Yeah. Yep. I already know what time it is. Stormy says slapping swords. They creating campfires. They rubbing sticks together. I know what time it is. Yep. Oh yeah, yo, Healer, you didn't know? You didn't know? We've narrowed it down to who's screwing around in micromanaging our live streams. You know, and we get micromanaged when we talk about certain fighters. One of them is Canelo, the other one is Ryan Garcia. I've narrowed it down. They've made the mistakes and we've caught them and we're doing what we have to do on our end. But in the meantime, we are disarming them But at the same time, we know who you are. Don't be talking about my boo-boo Canelo. Yeah, more on him tomorrow. Don't be talking about my super boo-boo Ryan Garcia. The weed smoking, line sniffing, pillow biter that he is. But you messed up, Miguel, with your rainbow flag, chilling in your condo and with your laptops out. I wonder where Drew is doing this morning. As soon as he says one F-bomb too many, I'm gonna zap him. Not zap, Z-A-P. Zap him, T-H-A-P. I'm gonna zap him. I'm not gonna fully monetize his videos. How dare he expose racism? But I ain't got fear is handsome.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Your wrist is crazy broken. But we got you. We got you. You messed up, Miguel. And I'm not breaking any rules. I'm not breaking any rules. What you gonna do about it, Miguel?
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
A racist, broken wrist, waving a flag in your condo, watching me tell the truth about a guy you support that is supported by a system. I ain't gonna call Canelo a broken wrist. He's just taking advantage of a system that benefits him. More on that tomorrow. But Ryan is literally playing in your face. Ryan is that dude. Yo, who remembers A Bronx Tale? You remember when the youngsters were just acting out on the block and Sonny was like, yo, what are y'all doing? Y'all gonna bring the heat to the block? And he just slapped them up and they went running. They knew what was going on in their block. They knew they had carte blanche on their block. They knew who ran the block. But just because you know what's going on, that don't mean you could just run around and do whatever you want. Because there's only so much they can do. We run things here and the police leave us alone as long as we don't make them work. But y'all running around with y'all racist behavior, trying to throw firebombs in black neighborhoods and thinking y'all can just do what y'all want. Can't do that. Because there's only so much we're gonna do to protect you. And eventually they deleted themselves. Their hatred got them killed. Now I'm bringing that movie up for a reason. Rick, what up? Jay, what up? I'm bringing that up for a reason. Ryan brought heat to the sport of boxing, y'all. He thinks he can't get abandoned, and I think he's tied to the mob. I believe so. I have no proof, but I believe so. When it gets like this, when it's in your face and he's just doing it, something's protecting him. Daryl Big G, salute. Something's protecting him. And I know there's people like, oh, well, you know, nah, it's not like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Don't tell me that the mob's still not involved when we're fresh off of Daniel Kinahan, who's still at large, by the way. All of that got exposed, and y'all still act like it didn't happen. Ravens Nation, salute. It absolutely happened. You think that Daniel Kinahan was the only person illegal inside boxing? It don't happen? Jelly Bean, salute. Tell me what happened. Try telling that to Oshaki Foster. And I'm looking at these three kids in the picture right here. Try, explain what happened to Oshaki Foster, Shakur, that had fought at your co-main event. Talk to me about what happened to him. Go ahead, please explain that. Please. Tell me what happened. Oh yeah, Stormy. And guess what? The Italian kid, I actually seen him several times around my way. He just got out of prison. He got locked up for committing a real crime too. Tell Shakur to explain to you what happened on his co-main event. And then tell me how there's the fix ain't in. Tell me why you have pictures of Mauricio Suleiman in Dubai with Daniel Kinahan. Tell me why Bob Arum, of course he was down there. So quick to talk about Al Heyman and you know, when we thought Floyd was on the right side of things, so quick to talk about what Al Heyman was doing. Al Heyman's offices was never raided by the FBI. Bob Arum was, right? Gio James, salute. Abdullah, what up? Alboski, salute. See what I mean? Ryan is bringing heat to the block. He's proving what we know. Andrew Gray, what up? He's proving what we know. This is what we know. The sport is corrupt. I hate talking about it. There's only a handful of fighters that I'm following at this point. And look, once things start going awry with them, man, listen, I might leave my boxing channel alone for a long time until there's something to talk about, because this is more the same. I would love just to talk about, hey, this guy's fighting this guy, this guy's a champion, this guy's a mandatory or the number one contender, and we're getting it. Right? Dirt Gang, what up? Oh yeah, Abdullah? I didn't know that. Yeah. So H2O got slept. And this is what he put up. And he played off words. He's playing in your face. Didn't Ryan put out a tweet say, I'll do what I want? He meant that. And you knuckle draggers, prove it. He got some fat black kingfish looking Amos and Andy looking fat dude that's with him. I don't know who that is. Yo, dude, that dude's hood pass, I ain't get a good look at him. But, dude, you better stay around Ryan Garcia and soak up all the security, because eventually that's going to run out. And you better hope that there ain't some fool out there that's paying close attention to this. And the second you walking down the block, going to the store, you at Walmart doing you, and next thing you know, you're waking up off the floor because somebody snuffed you. Yeah. Yeah. T-Hunt, salute. Yeah. Because you deserve that type of behavior. Nobody claims you. That's the same Jabba the Hutt looking dude that was on the, I think that's the same dude that was on that whatever podcast that he was on talking about this is how he feels because his friend got killed by another black person. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know your friend. Your friend could have been a model citizen, or he could have been a rapist. He could have been a purse snatcher. What makes your friend any different from the mongoloids that took your friend's life? What makes them any different? Talk to a white person about black on black crime. They're gonna be like, oh, that's just what they do. I'm telling you, I don't even know your name, dude. I don't even know your name. But you saying your boy didn't deserve it? I don't know that. According to the person that pulled the trigger, he did. I don't know that. I don't know your friend. And I don't care. I don't care about your buddy. I don't know. I don't know him. I don't care. How about this? I don't even know if you're telling the truth. Let's start there. Let's start there. You hanging with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is a liar. Matter of fact, ain't that the same dude Yo, wasn't there a black dude that put a picture of himself with a neck brace on, and it kind of went viral one day, and he said that Ryan Garcia jumped on him and beat him up? Isn't that the same dude? That's the same guy, right? Because some channels jumped on it and say, oh, Ryan Garcia security jumped some black dude and beat him up. But they posted it, then they found out he was trolling, and they took their videos down. That's why you don't rush to jump on everything. I don't care if it's breaking news. There's been some times where I let stuff marinate for a week or two before I even speak on it. Because you have the actual situation, then you have an investigation, and sometimes you find out that it wasn't that serious and it wasn't what you thought. Sometimes you have no control over it. I remember when Jamel Charlo, there was audio leaked to him allegedly beating up some girl. And by the time we got the story, it was like maybe a week or two old. And I spoke about it on Pep Talk. I said, yo, man, what is this brother doing beating up on women? First, it sounded like it was his baby mama or a friend of his baby mama. And it was like, yeah, you think you're a man, So I'm like, all right, I know some chicks think they can throw hands with men, but you got baited, bro. And that's why you got arrested. Whatever happened, I forget. But then you find out the reason why he said that was because that was his lady's friend. But it turns out the lady's friend, the dude that he hit, was a dude. It was a transformer. I said, oh, man, we owe him an apology. That was a dude. That was a dude. Okay. If dude popped off, you treat him like a man. End of. And we didn't find that out until later. Yeah, G McCall, that's the same guy. Because I saw it, and I'm looking at it, I said, let me not talk about this yet. Let me see what happens. And then it came out, oh, I was just trolling. That's the same guy that be sitting next to Ryan on his yacht. Do you know what Ryan's probably doing to that monkey? Do you know what Ryan? Yeah, he says 0.004 good black people left in this world. You're the 0.4? What's the name of the whole black wealthy community in Atlanta? The name always escapes me, but it's a black community where wealthy black people live. It's in Atlanta. I know the name when I read it or hear it. I've never been through there. So there's only good black. That dude don't know my grandparents, my uncles, my dad. Freedom's March salute. He just Buckhead. Thank you, Eric Jordan. Buckhead. You know there's black people living in Beverly Hills too, right? I mean, come on, El Hitman salute. But Ryan puts this N-word, this ER, on Front Street, right? To justify his racism. Yeah, there's one in Maryland too, Mr. Shelton, yes. And it ain't Baltimore. No disrespect to Baltimore, but, with the exception of Smoke and Talk and my real family in Baltimore, the two buffoons that like to come through my comment section from Baltimore, they rep the tank side of Baltimore. The scum slum. And that's not the real Baltimore. So that's the dude with the neck brace that tried to troll. On that yacht, when they got off that Instagram, on that yacht, do you know he's probably pouring water on this dude's head? Probably like pouring bottles of water for no reason. Don't know what his name is, but he probably made up a name for him. Probably calling him Fat Boy or whatever he's calling him. I'm gonna smoke this weed. Hold my Johnson. No. Ryan is Latino. They don't have a Johnson. He has a Jorge. Hold my Jorge with both hands. But Ryan, it's not big enough. I said both hands. Like a hamburger. Hold it like a hamburger. You know about hamburgers. Okay. Thank you, Freedom's March. Baldwin Hills, View Park, Windsor Hills. All affluent black neighborhoods in LA. But you let this dude, now I'm not saying that all of those people that are living like that are good people, because I don't know. But as it pertains to what the point he was trying to make, you would think that was a white person talking about us in the 90s, and all they knew about black people was what they saw on TV, us running through backyards in California, running from the police and NWA. And that was not the majority. Not even in Los Angeles. Man, in New York, only thing they were showing us about LA was those high-speed chases, because there is no hot pursuit in New York. You can't do it. When I was in the academy, they told us, no. Get Starsky and Hutch out your mind. That's not real. You know why? You speeding through neighborhoods trying to catch the perp. The perp's knocking over people, and what happens if you knock over somebody? That's a lawsuit. You let them get away. You get a detailed description, and we got eye in the sky. Chase them on foot, but in your car, there's no hot pursuit. No. If he jumps in the car and you can't grab him, he speeds off, let him go. Because you don't want to be the cause of an accident. Trust me. Demon in the building. All we saw in New York was the brothers getting chased through people's backyards. And I'm like, yo, this is every day. It was so crazy. It was so crazy that by the time, I forgot which Grand Theft Auto it was, but one of the camera angles was the helicopter. And you're actually taking the character and running through backyards. I said, I don't believe this crap. This is crazy. Antonio, what up? So that's what we thought about LA. We was like, what the hell's going on in LA? Then when a family moved around my way, they were from out there. And I was fascinated. I said, bro, you gotta tell me, because when he was talking, I said, yo, where you from? He said, I'm from Los Angeles. I said, bro, you know I'm gonna ask you. He said, yeah. I said, tell me everything you know, because I know the media, whatever. And I said, yo, why do brothers actually run from the cops? You got a helicopter with it? He said, yo, some dudes get away. I said, what? He says, man, the only thing they show you on the news is when they get caught. He says, some people get away. I was like, get out of here. I didn't know. No, it wasn't Vice City. I had Vice City. I think it was, I didn't have San Andreas. I think my boy had San Andreas. I had Vice City. Vice City took place, that was like Miami. San Andreas was the California thing. Yeah, it was San Andreas. Thank you, Snoop. Cortez, what up? Yeah, man, but some brothers, I didn't know that in New York. We thought everybody was getting caught. Nope. He said, nah, man, some people get away. I said, get out of here. What? He said, yo, some people get away, bro. Some people get away. I was like, dang, that was crazy. I didn't know. So this knuckle dragger, this fat knuckle dragger, you know, Ryan's pet tree sloth monkey, hates black people. One of his boys was killed by a black person a week or two before they did that stream. And now here's the thing. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all believe that dude? I don't even know his name. Do y'all believe him though? After he put a neck brace on and say Ryan Garcia's people jumped me? Y'all believe him? Y'all believe him when he says one of his black friends was killed? Y'all believe him? Because I don't believe him. Wait, hold on. Hold on, what? What's going on here? What is... Do y'all see Cortez Bowles? Do y'all see him in the chat? I have him on. I have both my pages pulled up. What the hell, bro? Bro, what? I see him on my stream. Yeah, okay. Cortez, do me a favor. Oh, Village Brother, you see him? You see him where? I don't see him. Where? I don't see him. Prince Savage, salute. Time out. What is happening here? Cortez, which page are you on? I don't see him. I'm on Pep Talk and I'm on Bear Cave. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what to do. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Boom. There you go. You on Bear Cave. I got you. I got you. That is wild. So then how, okay, I got you. I just tightened you up. I got you. Wow. I'm telling you, as a content creator, yo, bro, if y'all had any idea what, y'all have no idea what we're dealing with, but trust me, when you're in the right, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Let me do something real quick, y'all. Hold on. All right. I got you. I tightened you up. You good. Salute the Freedom's March. In that super chat, much love. He said, Drew, I grew up in Compton, in South Central. He is correct. I know some of those cats that got away. They know which alleys to cut through. Yeah, bro, by the time we saw it in New York, it was the 90s. It was a phenomenon. We say, oh man, they got a chop in the sky, man. They ain't gonna. Everyone's getting caught. You can't. The dude will hop over someone's fence and jump in the garbage can, and you hear the dude in the chopper saying he's in the garbage can. Dog ran up to the garbage can barking. Yeah, he's in the garbage can. Just grab him out there. He was like, man, what's going on? And then when that family moved up to the Bronx, they were like, nah, man, some people get away. We was like, how? Yeah. We was only seeing the cats that got caught. Yeah, man. That's bro. Oh yeah. Hold on. And these dudes put us through the ringer on this thing, man. I swear to God they do, bro. Let me tell you, just sidebar real quick. Let me tell you what YouTube does, man. YouTube does little things like unsubscribe people from you. They block people from you. And what happens is they'll take a person that's active, and the person will have a wrench. They'll take a person that's active, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? Oh, the pep talk page. Hold on, I'll put that up for you. We live right now there too. Thank you. And what they do is they'll take someone that they think you're not paying attention to. They'll unsubscribe them, and hopefully that person will get sore feelings. And they be like, man, you know, why you block me, or why you nah, I ain't do nothing. Let's say you have a conversation. Every time you have a little conversation with somebody, you might have a little disagreement. Ain't that serious to me. If I'm gonna block you or whatever, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna block you, man. Get out of here. I'll tell you. But sometimes, you know, like I said, you know, Miguel be listening.
Hi, Miguel. Miguel.
He says, Al, he was having a conversation with him and they had a disagreement. Watch this. I'm a take his rent and unsub him.
And then you don't see the person because, you know, everyone has lives. You know, sometimes people take a break from, you know, the internet for whatever reason. And then next thing you know, I get an email. Hey, man, I ain't know, you know, you was mad at me. Why'd you block me? I'm like, what? What's your name on YouTube? Or they hit me up on a DM because not all of y'all got the same name on Instagram. And I'm like, I didn't block you. And then I gotta go in there and be like, oh man, there's your name. I didn't do that. My God. But Cortez, salute to you, brother. I never. That was insane, man. This is what they do. And I'm telling y'all, and there's a reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. I've narrowed it down. Supreme Beast in the building, salute. I've narrowed it down, and I can officially say I know what's going on because they proved it. And when I say certain things, my live got zapped. And when they did it on my Ryan Garcia live a few weeks ago, it was official. I said, how they stop my stream and I ain't break no rules? And I didn't even get a strike from that. Yeah. I said, I noticed every time I'm talking about Ryan and, you know, how these dudes think, these grown men think he's sexy and they calling him pretty, and it's suspect behavior. And who's in charge of overseeing my content?
Hi, Miguel. Miguel.
And when I said it was some rainbow flag waving, broken wrist boy with the power of the push of a button, magically, they goof on my streams and people get unsubbed and they take wrenches, and I saw it. My channel's not that big that I don't notice 3 people sub, 4 people unsub, 4 people sub, 1 person unsubs, and I'm like, what's happening here? Oh.
Hi, Miguel. Miguel.
That's all right, Miguel. We'll see you soon enough. When Google and YouTube is like, yo, look, okay, you proved your point, but who was doing this? Now we got to pay this guy. Who was doing this? We pay people to impartially do their job. Now we got to pay this guy some racks. How did this happen? Well,
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
so let me get this straight, Miguel. You don't like that he points out that there's racism in boxing, and you don't like that he has a justified opinion about this dude, but it's not even going to be about that. When we go to litigation, Miguel's going to have to explain why was there so much emphasis on my channel, and why the AI that they claim works in an impartial manner, in which they also said that when they feel the AI is wrong, it goes on the manual review, and they still get it wrong. But then there's a litany of other things, which I've documented, by the way, that the AI magically missed. So when I bring it to your attention, I was told, well, if you see something that violates community standards, flag it. I said, no, you have an AI to flag stuff. Why isn't the AI doing its job? Does its job on me? Very well. Why is Miguel? And I bet, and I told you, I told them, I said, it's one person doing this. It's not a group of, don't blame the AI. Because I said that you have an AI. I said, this video been up for 2 years. This video been up for 3 years. This video been up for months with my face on it. Where's your AI there? Oh, well, you can flag it. I said, I did. And it's still up. Where's your AI? How about this? I flagged it. It's still up. Where's your manual review? I said, the same person that is monitoring my stuff, how come they're not monitoring this stuff, and that, and that, and that? Champ Side's a monkey. That video's up for 3 years. Where's your consistency? Well, my opinion about Canelo and Ryan and the monkeys in boxing, that's not on trial. What's going to be on trial is the unfair treatment, the biased treatment, the partial treatment. When I'm on that Zoom meeting with my lawyers, and they put up that picture, I'm willing to bet it's going to be some short twerp looking dude with a broken wrist named Miguel.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
But boxing, please. Caesar T Mag, salute, man. TMG, salute. He says, I got Ryan dropped from 2 of the companies that endorsed him. Wow. Been working behind the scenes on that since he went on that rant. Really? Really? You see, I respect that, man. I respect that. We got to do more. We got to do more than just whine and moan about certain things. We have to get active. You understand? We have to get active on things. And that's what we don't do enough. That's what we don't do enough. We have to recognize an issue and act accordingly. We have to get things done, man. So I appreciate that, man. We absolutely have to do that. Absolutely. Now, Caesar, which page are you on? Here we go again, because I can't see you. Mo G, what up? And salute to Kendrick Lamar, because it's like things fall into place, don't they? Things fall into place, don't they? Don't they fall into place? First, Cat Williams say something, right? And not saying he's a prophet or anything like that, but first Cat Williams says something, and then things just start happening, right? And then now, you know, Kendrick, the brother Kendrick, puts out a song, and it's like, oh man, it fits. It fits right into what we're dealing with here. Ain't that something? So I can't find, like, this comment. I don't see the brother on Bear Cave, and I don't see the brother in the comment section on Pep Talk. How can this be? How can this be? Do y'all see him? This comment that he made right after Mr. Shelton and right before Robert Singleton. That's how I see it on my StreamYard. And oh boy. Oh, there you go. I see you. Got you. I got you. I promise you that wasn't there a second ago. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Soul Power, salute. If y'all knew, listen, exactly, Mr. Shelton, AI is racist. By the way, after this racist rant, how's Ryan Garcia's Twitter not canceled? All you have to do is say I'm trolling and that exonerates you from stuff? You see, we can't do things like that. Do you know there's certain things I can't say on YouTube, in the comment section, and in Instagram? It was like that on Facebook, which is why I closed my Facebook account. Main Biker, salute. There's certain things I can't say. I can't say. You know why I closed my Facebook account? You want to know why? Hand dog, salute. You want to know why I closed my Facebook account? This is the story. First of all, the first Facebook account I had a tag name up there. And of course, I had the pleasure of going back and forth with some racist people over a black person getting killed. And I got caught up in that. And I was getting cursed out. And I was doing all the cursing and all that, this, that, and the third. And as usual, I get reprimanded. I get put in Facebook jail twice. And I'm like, oh wow, they don't see all these white folk talking about me though. So the deal was this here. The first time they said, if you want your now listen to this carefully. This really happened, y'all. This really happened. If you want your Facebook account back, you have to screenshot and send a picture of your driver's license in, and we will unlock your account. I'm like, oh, they really want to know who I am. I said, what the hell? So I go to YouTube and I said, am I the only person? So I found some YouTube channels where it happened to them. But they were stuck. They was like, I don't know, should I do it? I'm like, you know what? It's not that serious. Now here's the deal. I started a new account, but they wouldn't allow me. Now I need y'all to listen, y'all. They wouldn't allow me to use a tag name. They wanted me to use my government name. So the other account was gone. I let that go. I tried to start a new account, and I'm putting all kinds of names in it. They wouldn't let me. I said, oh, okay. So I used my government name. Same thing started happening. I started getting attacked by racists. You know, I'm seeing racist stuff, and I made friends with a lot of cops from different states. right? And you know, our thing was we would see these shootings and it was like, is it justified or not justified? And we would have conversations, and we would always get these people with these Dixie flags coming in there telling us we don't know anything. But it was funny, all the white folk that tried to tell us, because all the cops that I was talking to were either black or Hispanic, they were telling us how to do the job, but when we would talk to them, you found out that all of them had criminal records. So you know what to do because you're a former criminal, but we were on the job and you're trying to tell us, man, get out of here, man. And they would get on there calling us all kind of beaners and N-words and just straight thrashing us. And the second I said a cuss word, and it wasn't even like directed at them like F you. It was like, what the F? And I would say the F word. What the F are you talking about? Facebook jail, 24 hours. I'm like, yo, he's been cursing for 3 days. And you know what they'll tell us? Well, if you don't like what he said, flag him. No, you have an AI in position. It's not on him, but it's on us. So we closed the group. True story. True story. But that's not what made me leave Facebook. What made me leave Facebook was I was on Facebook when Dillian White I was on Facebook right when Dillian White was setting up to duck out of wilding. And I was in a boxing group, and I swear to God this happened. I said, oh, he's gonna duck Otto to try and fight Tyson Fury. No. It was before that. White did something. No. I was off Facebook by the time that happened. Dillian was doing something else. And I said, White thinks he's slick. Now, how do we spell Dillian White's legal last name? Whyte. Now, I'm in a boxing group, and I said, and I spelled his name correctly. And I said, White thinks he's slick. I left the group, and I went to go talk somewhere else, and I couldn't type. And it says, you're in, you're in a timeout or whatever. And I said, what? And then it shows you the comment that you said that got timed out. And I said, what the, man? So I disputed it. And I sent the message. I said, I'm talking about a real boxer. And I was in a boxing forum. His name is Dillian White. And I had to put in a link to his box rec. I said, this is who I was talking about. What are y'all doing? They unlocked my account and said, okay, our mistake, but please be cognizant of what you say and keep it. Don't lecture me. And I responded to that response. I said, yeah. F you. And I spelled it out in caps. I closed my account right there. I said, man, I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. That's a true story. But now that all the emotion is out the way, and I've had literally about 8 years to learn social media. Oh yeah, I know how to work it now. So now my new approach to social media, I'm making it work for me. You see that Grinch looking face that Shakur has right there? That's how I'm looking at social media now. I'm the snake. What's the worst part of social media? Everybody could do it, but that's also the best part. So I need you guys to understand. When they give you lemons, make lemonade. I've learned so much. In this last 2 years in particular, I learned so much. Now I'm gonna make it work for me. And you can't freeze me out. Miguel?
Ah! ¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Because now I've done a lot of research. I'm not the only person that's dealt with this. Did y'all know Dennis Sperling is in litigation for YouTube right now, and he's about to win because of something that they did? You see, what happens is you hire these young kids and they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. And they've gotten so comfortable playing God because they have no call center. You can't see who you're talking to. You don't even know if that's their real name. All they are dudes talking crap from you from behind the glass. Oh, he's not going to touch me, so I'm going to say and do what I want and do this and do that. With that being said, you're going to have to justify every button that you press. And what happens is ish rolls downhill. I'm going to say it one more time. Ish rolls downhill. And when the big wigs at corporate that trust you to do a job, when they figure out, oh man, you've been doing this? Class action? How many people? 10,000 people, and they have the same. Wait a minute. I trusted y'all to do something right. What the hell? Wait a minute. Why was you zapping this guy's live stream? Wait a minute. He's saying he got zapped. What was he talking about? He wasn't breaking that many rules. Okay, you can't fully monetize a video, but he wasn't showing any nudity or nothing. This was his opinion. Why'd you zap it, Miguel? Wait a minute. You did it more than once? You're fired, Miguel, because now we got to pay this guy X amount of dollars. But that's all right. The broken wrists stick together.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Every time Canelo or Ryan, and stay tuned, Miguel, because I'm talking about Canelo tomorrow. But today is Ryan's turn, and the monkeys that follow behind him with calluses on their knuckles. Every time Miguel see Ryan, I mean, he just lock his door and go to town, don't he? He grabbed that baby oil, that Johnson & Johnson. He gets to work. He starts shaking dice.
Whack, jack, smack.
I mean, he beats himself to death.
Whack, jack, smack.
Rolling 4, 5, 6.
Whack, jack, smack.
I mean, just painting the walls.
Whack, jack, smack.
I mean, just disgusting. You walk in his house, we're like, yo, man, yo, you want to watch a movie? Just slip on something. Oh, my God. I can feel them moving.
Whack, jack, smack.
Skittles. And salute to you, Caesar T. Mag. I appreciate you. Getting it done. Boots on the ground, man. Love that. Thank you so much. This should have been big news. He should have been dropped from everybody. Why didn't all those sponsors pull away from him? Yeah, Gary, bro, they wanted my driver's license. I said, wait a minute, this is just like a fun way to contact people that you haven't seen in 1,000 years. Why do they want my driver's license? And why all these Klansmen get to say whatever the hell they want? And it'd be a real page. You go to their page, they got the Dixie flag there. Tricked out their whole truck. It's like a truck, but it's painted like the General Lee, and he's standing there with teeth missing and his family. I'm like, yo. And he's N-wording all over Facebook. That's not his government name. My God. Predator X says, no face, too many mods. Let me help you out. You can tell he's new here, because why everybody know how I look but you, stupid? Why everybody know how I look but you? Stupid. Everybody know how I look but you. I don't feel like showing my face this morning. Dummy. That's why I got a lot of mods. For clowns like you. Clown. You know why I'm not showing my face this morning? Because like Miguel, I'll show you what I'm working with, and you're going to be going to town on yourself just like Ryan.
Whack, jack, smack.
Oh my God, that's Drew Titan. He look good.
Whack, jack, smack.
Spray those walls.
Whack, jack, smack.
Got your forearms looking like Popeye after you look at me.
Whack, jack, smack.
You in, Miguel?
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Now that's crazy. You notice you don't see his comment, right? You notice you don't see his comment, right? Crazy, right? Crazy, right? I'm telling you, it's coming from corporate. I'm telling you. Let's play the game. Victor, I'm not talking about Tank this morning. I'm not talking about Tank this morning. Dude's name was Predator X3. I don't know. That's the question. Yeah, that is a question. Why why I want to see? Listen, you can go to any one of my channels. I show my face, but why? What do you want to see my face for? Yeah, no doubt, Victor. When I want to talk about Tank, you'll see his name in the meme. It's all good. What's good with these grown men wanting to see our face? Jesus Christ. I know what time it is.
Whack, jack, smack.
I appreciate that, Tay, but it's coming from a beautiful woman like you. But when you have a grown man, too many mods, not showing your face. I know what you up to.
Whack, jack, smack.
You trying to shellac your goddamn wooden floors. I mean, these dudes be skeeting over my picture like spiders spin webs. It's like, yo, where does it come from? All of that web came from that animal's body? That arachnoid's body? Jesus Christ.
Whack, jack, smack.
You guys are disgusting.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
My gosh. And you know what's crazy? I haven't cut my camera on in 2 days. You know why? Because I knew I was going to get a troll doing that. Y'all, bro, I do things for a reason. I do things for a reason. Came in here talking about, I want to skeet. Skeet. No, I don't want you looking at my shoulders this morning. No. Go check an old video. Do that. Y'all think we be playing when we say that these dudes be out here like that. So you got self-hating knuckle draggers. You got the broken wrist community smelling crotch, right? I mean, we fighting multiple wars here. Me and Stormy talk about this every day. We're like, man, you believe these kids? These are not men. Let me ask brothers of a certain age. If any of these dudes was your son, would they be acting like this? Man, Keyshawn, if that was my son, I'd have snatched him by his locks, like, look, you little N-word. Do you not see what's going on? I know you grown, and I don't care if you smoke weed, you do, but you have a career. I'd rather you not smoke marijuana. I'd rather you not smoke marijuana, but you're grown, you do what you want. But you don't see what's going on here, man? How do you have a win turn into a no contest for the same thing that the guy you're begging for a fight is online telling the world? Matter of fact, leading up to the Devin Haney fight, he was smoking a blunt. But you got a no contest over that. Now I know people are saying, hey man, you know, in whatever state that happened, the law is different. Okay, cool. But the principle behind it is still the same. Why is it that we have to fight and email and write letters to all of these companies that endorse Ryan? You remember Ryan? Remember when I asked, I said, yo, how did Ryan Garcia get a Gatorade deal? They said, oh, well, he's Ryan Garcia. I said, he hasn't done anything. The man's even had a championship belt. And he's shadowboxing with Damian Lillard. How did that happen?
Whack, shot, smack.
The mob. There's some of that going on. I believe it. I can't prove it, but I believe it. I also believe that this kid was sold just like I'm convinced Floyd Mayweather's been sold. And to the brother Victor's point, when I do talk about Tank, you already know how I feel about Tank. But I'm going to do a whole thing about the last brother standing, and we might want to look, man. I was going to call it the last brothers we need to protect, but I'm not even going to call it that, because you know what, man? We can be in full protection mode, and these brothers will give us their behinds to kiss. So I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to call it pay attention to detail. That's what you do. That's what you do. So Domino the Dominant says Ryan. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Let me say it correctly. Ryan. Every day. LML. STFU. Rampa. Get some new content. That's why 6 people here. Well, you're on the wrong channel. You're on the wrong channel. You're on the wrong channel. All right? There's actually 67 people here. I'm streaming from 2 channels. Super douche. But you're the 6th person in here. You're the 6th person in here. And you're on my channel that's not even monetized. But notice, y'all, as soon as I said Ryan's name, enter his puppies. So if there's 6 people here, you're number 7. Domino the Dominant. Now let's go to Domino the Dominant's page. Let's do that. Let's go to his channel. Okay, the channel, he has 4 subs. He joined YouTube in 2012. And it's an @ Let me tell you what the @ is. It is @ Simps Are Gone. Let me highlight that for y'all so y'all can see it yourself. I'm not kidding. Let's do that. Let's do that. Simps are gone. Let's copy that. Okay. I'm going to put it up on my StreamYard so y'all can see this. That's him. @ Simps Are Gone. @ Simps Are Gone. This is the guy. So he obviously doesn't know who he's talking to. He obviously doesn't know who he's talking to. Now everybody in the classroom look at the new kid with his toes hanging out the top of his. He has sneakers, but he's so broke that his toes are busting out the front of him. He dirty. He got boogers. And he got teeth missing. But he's 10. You still got baby teeth in your mouth, kid. So this is the guy. @ Simps Are Gone. Simps. Young man, do you know what a simp is? It's what you're doing for Ryan. Oh my God, bro.
Whoa!
All right, now I got to get you. I got a little bit of time. I got to get you. Simps are gone. Dude, you're simping for Ryan. You're simping for a racist. Now, this is good. This is good. This is good because you see these three knuckle draggers right here? This is what we deal with. This is one of the dudes that gets a hold of Ryan's picture.
Whack, jack, smack.
Your little sister got to use the bathroom and you in there. Oh, this is worse. Exactly. Exactly. And you know what, Domino the Dominant? I don't believe you. You're not Jamaican. You're not a Yardie. There's a Yardie right here in the chat. You're not a Yardie. You're not. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. If you want your 2 seconds of funk, let me know. I'll drop you a link. Turn your camera on. You're not Jamaican. You're not. You're not. You're not. Turn your camera on. I'll drop you a link. We could talk. You're Jamaican and you standing in the pocket for Ron Garcia? How old are you, Domino the Dominant? Do not block him. Who am I to tell you? I am God. Who are you not to listen to me? Who are you to stand in the pocket for Ryan Garcia? Yardie? I deal with real West Indians. Healer. Jamaican Chalice. I don't deal with kids. You're a grown adolescent. How old are you? 12? 13? You fascinated with Ron Garcia's straight hair? I think you're lying. You're not Jamaican. I think you're lying. You want to prove it? I don't even think you're black. You want to prove it? There go Healer right there. Don't call me Unc, because you're not my nephew. Don't do that. Do not call me Unc. And you are defending Ryan. You don't talk about Ron Garcia enough. And that's the problem. You see these 3 kids on the bottom of the picture? That's the problem. Look at the chat. That's the problem right there. That's the problem. That's the problem. Not enough people. Let me ask you a question, Domino the Dominant. You're not dominant. Let me ask you a question. Why hasn't ESPN talked about Ron Garcia's racist tirade? I'm doing the Lord's work. Wagwan. What are you doing? You're a real channel, right? You've been on since 2012? How old were you in 2012 when you started your YouTube? What have you learned about life? Ryan Garcia has insulted you, black man. And you're asking me why? You're saying all I'm doing is talking about him? Why hasn't ESPN said anything? Why haven't all of these endorsers backed off of him? Because you know, if this was a black man, oh, I'm sorry. Watch this. I ain't gonna go out the if. What did they do to Kyrie Irving? Domino the Dominant? You probably can't play dominoes good. I'll expose that too. What did they do to Kyrie Irving? That made the news. All he did was point to a documentary and the world stopped. Don't believe you. Are you on drugs? Are you on drugs? Don't call me Unc. Don't call me Big Homie. I'm not your uncle. You're not my nephew, and I'm not mentoring you. I'm not your big homie. Domino the Dominant. What do you mean Ryan isn't a star? Leading up to the Tank fight, Stephen A. Snitch talked to him. What are you talking about? He has endorsements, Gatorade, I think GMC. What are you talking about? You tired of hearing about Ryan while you here? This is exactly why I'm not going to take my foot off his neck, because not enough people are talking about his racist outbursts. I'm talking about the knuckle draggers that want to give him light, that want to break bread with him, get him paid while they get paid in the process, so they could potentially be cheated. But they don't care. They don't care. Kyrie a bigger name. That's what you think? That's what you think? Or is that what they want you to believe? That's what you think? Ladies and gentlemen, this is real rich. This is real rich. You see, this is symbolic. I didn't set this up, by the way. I don't know who this kid is. You started your YouTube page when you was 14 years old? I'm not your bro. Stop calling me bro. Stop calling me Unc. Stop calling me Big Homie. I don't know you. You really are a lost Negro, aren't you? You really are a lost Negro. You really are a lost Negro. How big was a star when what's his name? Shout out, salute, sis. How big of a star was what's his name with that got in trouble for fighting those dogs? Exactly, Healer. He's Jamaican. He was born here. He's American. He don't need papers to be here. His parents or great-grandparents are from the island. He says, I'm not no Ryan fan. I'm a GTD fan. Notice he ain't say Abdul Wahid. He said GTD fan. And once again, y'all, you see why I don't deal with Tank Davis fans? Exhibit A, B, C, D. You see? You see what I'm saying? I didn't say anything about Tank. I could have easily put him in this meme. I didn't say anything about Tank. And here you go. Exactly. Born in Queens. You're American. You're not Jamaican, dude. Your parents or grandparents are from the island, not you. You can speak it in the house, but when you go outside, you're one of those yardies that could turn their accent off and on. I get it, but you're not Jamaican. You're American. You don't need a green card to be here. You're not Jamaican. Get your presentation together. You're not Jamaican. Your parents are Jamaican. Like I said, your parents are from the island. You're American. Your mama gave birth to you on Queens Boulevard somewhere. You're American. Cut it out, bro. Bro. And I say that loosely. Cut it out. Stop it. Who am I to say this? I speak of the facts. You were born where? You said, my parents are from the island. They are Jamaican. So what am I? Where were you born? Now, mind you, y'all, all of this, I was about to end the show, but mind you, all of this, because I'm pointing out the discrepancies in Ryan's behavior, and a Tank Davis fan comes in and tells me that I'm talking about Ryan Garcia too much. I hope y'all are paying attention to this. What part of the island you was born on, Domino the Great? Let's play the game. Let's play the game. What part of Jamaica was you born in? Where were you born? Where were you born? Where were you born? Notice he said, my parents are from the island. He said, I told you Queens, bro. Where's Queens? Where's Queens? Queens what? Queens, Jamaica? Queens, Kingston? Or Queens, New York? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Tank Davis fan, y'all. Yo, bro, you can't. Hey, Godfather.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
He's from Hollis, Queens, where Run DMC is from. In New York City. But he's telling us that he's Jamaican.
What a pretty before we get started. Oh, Froggy when he did ride Crambo.
Yo!
Froggy when he did ride Crambo.
What? Oh my God. If I showed you the world map, could you find the continent of Africa? Shut up! Stop, dude. Stop talking. Stop talking, bro. Stop talking. Now he don't care where he was even born. Stop talking, bro. Stop talking, bro. Now, I'm not giving you a link, bro. I'm not giving you a link, young man. This has become an education. This has become an education. I don't even want to talk to you, dude. This is crazy. Now, I want you guys to understand, when I tell you that we're fighting multiple wars on multiple fronts, you know, it's hard being black because you're fighting a war. Ryan Garcia is the enemy. There's no coming back from what he did. He could get baptized and stop boxing and join the 700 Club. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to, there's no coming back from this. My problem is the super coons that want to, you know, pretty much benefit from him. And I said there shouldn't be no black fighter wanting to get him paid. Domino, stop talking, bro. Stop talking, bro. Stop. Just stop. Audacity, salute, brother. I appreciate you. Just stop talking, young man. You came into the classroom late. All right, you're firing shots. It was very unnecessary. We was having a very serious conversation. I was stating my point, and the first thing you did was you came in here and said, this is all I talk about, which is not even true. But Ryan is a topic of conversation, and I don't talk about it. Who's going to talk about it? Not ESPN. Let me ask you a question, Domino. Let me ask you a question, Domino. Who's Daniel Kinahan? Domino, who's Daniel Kinahan? You hate Ryan, but told me not to stop talking about him. Ridiculous. You hate Ryan, but told me that's all I talk about. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Not enough of us are talking about him. But who's Daniel Kinahan, Domino? I rest my case. Domino the Dominant, I'm going to say this respectfully. If you attend my show, exercise your right to remain silent because you have nothing constructive to add. You are the kid entering the quiet classroom just making noise when people are trying to learn. Be quiet and learn. I ain't going to tell you again. Ridiculous. This is how you got to talk to these kids. This is ridiculous. And this is why Ryan gets away with what he gets away with. Turns right around and says, I don't care if you're subbed. I'm interested in quality, not quantity. I have a job. I don't need this YouTube stuff. I really don't. I'm making a point here. What Ryan did violated the entire black community. And I get annoyed when cats your age tell me what to do when I'm addressing it. Now I need all y'all to look at Shakur, H2O, and Keyshawn. Look at their faces. Does it make sense now? We've been on Shakur's bumper since he stared down Devin looking crazy and backstabbed him. And Keyshawn clowned Devin for losing. Then when he lost, then when you found out he cheated, did he retract it? No. Both of these fools get online and start laughing and clowning, trying to set up a fight. You want to get Ryan paid after attempted murder? There's something called principle, and these kids don't have it. None of these kids have it. If you don't like me talking about boxing politics, that's all boxing is. Keyshawn Davis has a no contest because he couldn't put the marijuana down. Ryan Garcia smoked marijuana leading up to the Devin Haney fight. But you telling me this is all I talk about? It is politics. Politics is why we're not where we need to be. Politics is why we're not where we need to be because the Negroes ignore it, like yourself. Learn the politics. Understand what it is so you know how to move. So when you come in my classroom, shut up. I'm trying to teach you something. Of course you can't fight with me. You have nothing to add. I would love to get on here and just talk about who wins between the fight. But we on here, 98% of the things we talk about is politics. Case in point, how is Ryan Garcia still talking? How is he allowed to lie about what he was on, supplements? And then when he's finally caught and handed a punishment, the punishment isn't sufficient. Domino, how is it that Ryan Garcia got a year, but Robert Helmlich just got 2 years for popping dirty? And he was allowed to fight Anthony Joshua. This is why I don't deal with young kids. I don't allow all of them to call me Unc. I'm not your big homie. I'm not your Unc. I'm not your brother. We're not the same. Because I was not you when I was 26. You kidding me? I just told y'all I was gonna do a live about the last undefeated black fighters that we need to protect, but I'm not calling it that. I'm gonna call it pay attention, because all black fighters are all on the chopping block. They got Deontay Wilder. They got Anthony Joshua. He really thought he had privilege, running around with Eddie Hearn with his British accent and his good looks. They got him. As soon as they came to New York, they got him. And I don't like AJ, but I said, see, look at that. And I was on Facebook at the time. We're in a group, in a boxing group, with a bunch of people talking about AJ was Jesus. I said, no. They're going to remind him who he is. And they gave him an L. That's just what they did. Ryan, Domino, I asked you to remain silent. I really did. I really did. You came in here attacking me, dude. Young man, you came in here attacking me, telling me this is all I talk about. This is the hot topic right now. You watch me. How do you know this is all I talk about? What else do I talk about? This ain't even my main boxing channel. What else do I talk about? I have a catalog. What else do I talk about? Oh, you hear when I'm talking about how the government is implementing rules and they organize black men versus black women? Are you here when I talk about that on Pep Talk? Are you here for that? I'm airing on Bear Cave. Is that where you are over there? I only been airing boxing over there for 2 days. And I'm doing that for a reason. Did you comment when I talked about the Munsters or the Love Boat? When me and Ack was doing live streams talking about nerd stuff, were you there for that? Or did Ryan Garcia's name pop up in your algorithm and then you come over here just to tell me that all I do is talk about him? I have a whole catalog. And these aren't even my boxing channels. So if you know me like you think you know me, tell me what else I talk about. Maybe I'm giving the conversation that your father should have gave you. To ignore what we're up against here. You don't tell me what to do or what I talk about too much. I talk about what's necessary. I don't care if you're subbed. That means nothing. That means nothing. I don't care. Unsub. These slaves are out there cotton picking mine. You're a little young. That went over your head. Listening is free. Y'all act like it's expensive. Don't care what your dad did. Sound like a noble man. But I question you. I question you. The best thing you did was open your mouth and then reveal to us that you a Tank Davis fan. You don't say. You don't like Ryan, right? And you're a Davis fan, right? Yeah, say something. Go ahead. Go ahead. Miss Fields, how are you? WGR report, salute. Straight combo, King Corleone, salute. Domino the Great, yeah, you don't like Ryan. How you feel about that? You're a Tank fan though, right? Talk to me about that. Lord knows I tried with Tank. Y'all know I did. But no, every bridge he ever had with me burned. I don't deal with this kid. I do not deal with this kid at all. I can't. No. Yeah, it's tough to see, ain't it, right? You can't stop Tank from doing this, right? But your support for his behavior is unconditional, ain't it? Ain't it? Right. Because there's no line with you kids. You don't draw no lines. What you don't know is I stood in the pocket for Tank more than anybody. I no longer support this kid. Now here's the funny part. Here's the funny part. I wasn't even talking about Tank this morning. I was talking about these three fools right here. These three monkeys. He meant to call Ashton a slave. That's what he did with his fat black friend that was on the yacht with him. And these two coons on the left and right on the live stream. Hey Ryan, what you gonna fight me? You gonna fight me next? Oh, hey Ryan, you gonna fight me next? Wait a minute. He just tried to kill Devin Haney. You know, your black brother. Hey Tank, you know your Muslim black brother? Tank, huh? Shakur running behind Bob Arum. He won't let me fight Loma because he sees more value in Loma than you. You know, just like he saw more value in Manny Pacquiao's friendship than he did with his prodigy and Bud Crawford. What makes you think you any different? N-word, E-R? Right? Yeah, Domino, guess what? Before you was born, or when you was a baby? No, before you was born. In the 80s, everyone loved how Mike Tyson knocked everybody out too. I did. But when you get a little older and you start seeing him in action in the streets, you realize he's not a prince of a person. You realize he's an a-hole. And you have to back off. Now, how he is as a man now is a lot different. But who that man used to be, didn't want to be around him. If you ain't know him. You ain't want to be around him. And what I'm telling you is there's certain things that you do in real life that supersedes what you do that the world celebrates you for. You know how they say it's not good for you to meet your heroes? First of all, my parents are my heroes. I'll never look to no athlete. I might have admired what they did on the field, on the court, in the boxing ring, on, whatever. They weren't my heroes. But you have to stand on something. And when you enable him, just because you like what he does in the ring, without critique of his personal life, you You're harming him. Did your pops tell you that while he worked his 2 jobs? Mike had a lot of enablers around him to the point where he thought he was a bit untouchable. And then what happened? He had to go away for a while. And he went away on some BS. But there was a litness of things that he could have gotten locked up for, from what I understand. And salute to the Audacity podcast. In that Cash App salute. He says, appreciates the game from wisdom. Hashtag freeze out YouTube. Cash App over Super Chat. Salute to you, good brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Domino, this is an education. This is an education. You could like Tank all you want. But A, I wasn't talking about Tank. B, I was talking about these fools on the meme. Yeah, of course your dad was a Lennox Lewis fan. He was a Yardie. But you're still missing the point, kid. And please stop calling me homie. I'm 48 years old. I'm not your homie. You have no idea what this show is about. You came in here talking about, hey, you talking about Ryan Garcia too much, and then you backpedal saying, oh, I don't like Ryan Garcia. I'm a Javante Tank Davis fan. Mind you, y'all, he didn't say Abdul Wahid because the man is not behaving like a man of Islam. So he called him by his government. And the tweet is right there for everyone to see. LOL, Ashton Slive. Ryan's already a racist. What do you think he was saying about H2O? Who got slept badly? Victor, again, I'm not talking about Tank. This kid brought up Tank. I'm addressing him. When I address Tank, I might even open up the panel. Because here's the thing. My problem with Tank it's limited about what he does in the ring. I'm talking about behavior. I did a whole live stream called I No Longer Support Tank Davis, Changed My Mind, and I put a link in the chat and nobody pulled up. And it's on Drew Titan LLC. Go watch the live. I said I no longer support Tank Davis, changed my mind, and I put a link in my lion chat. I put a link. I said pull up. And I was looking for 2 people in particular. They ain't pull up. Pull up. I was on for 2 hours. Because my take on him is justified. Because if Ryan Garcia isn't proof that we're at a different kind of war, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. It ain't got nothing to do with boxing with Tank. That man is lost as a black man. Like these 3 N-words, these ERs here. You'll never change my mind because I know what I saw. He shook hands with Ryan Garcia. And that was after he was escorted out of a Beverly Hills hotel for over $15,000 worth of damage with a Magneto helmet on his damn head. I'm not looking past this kid. I'm not using, watch this. When Tank Davis had that situation with that little girl at the basketball game, did anybody say, oh, well, he's young? Did anybody say that for Tank? No. I'm not even going to wait for y'all to respond. No, they didn't. And that was a while ago. Did anyone say, oh, well, he's young? No, they didn't do that. It was just another N-word beating up a woman. And that was it. Lock him up, take his money. That's what I heard. That's what I read. They ran the hour channels. Hey, what are you gonna talk? You gonna talk about this? I bet you gonna talk about this. They always want us to talk about each other, literally hang each other. They always want to do that. But Ryan Garcia, in 3 months, has done far worse and stood on it. Did he ever apologize to George? Did George Floyd's family demand an apology? Did he offer them money? When I brought up Kyrie Irving, he had to go sit down with the Jewish community. He had to donate money. He had to take classes, sensitivity classes. For what? Just saying, hey, man, I saw this documentary that he didn't create. I think it was on Netflix. That's all. And the world stopped. What happened when Devin Haney said, hey, I ain't gonna let no white boy beat me? We knew who he was talking about. But what happened the next day? Oh, he's racist. Oh, he's racist. He needs to apologize. Remember that? But enter Ryan Garcia. He wants to resurrect George Floyd, delete him again, and then join the Ku Klux Klan, and nobody says anything. Not even ESPN. But I get Domino the Great coming in here saying, oh, that's all you talk about. Domino the Great is a hired gun. I don't believe you're Jamaican. I don't believe your Jamaican father worked 2 jobs. I don't believe you live in Hollis, Queens. I don't believe you. You were hired and sent over here by Miguel.
Miguel! Miguel!
Great show, guys. They proved my point. Yes, you heard what I said. Organized chaos. You contribute to it. And let me go on record saying this. If you're not, this is a sad state of affairs. Look in the mirror, young man. Look in the mirror. You also said you're not into the boxing politics and stuff. Boxing politics is why they do what they do to us. You not paying attention to detail is how they get away with it. Not talking about Tank. I'm talking about these 3 fools on the screen. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Man said he wanted to resurrect George Floyd and delete him again and join the Ku Klux Klan. But I'm talking about him, and you telling me I talk about him too much. I'm at work right now. You got a job? I don't believe you. Tell that to Ron Garcia. He probably gonna call you a cashier somewhere. He probably gonna ask you, what corner you standing on? Weed is legal now. You ain't gotta sell it no more. That's how he think. That's what he thinks about you. And your favorite fighter did this. But you're asking me why I'm talking about him. Instead of writing letters to ESPN, why ain't you talking about him? Why haven't you canceled him? Gatorade, did you release him? All the people that are branded by him, that put their brand on him. You still hired this guy? But nobody listens to these YouTubers, right? You don't want me to talk about Tank because you ain't gonna like it. But here's what I'll do. Go to Drew Titan LLC, go to my other channel, and just put in his name and be amazed. I'm not your homie. I'm not Captain Jack. I'm not Captain Jack. I'm Drew Titan. Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. That's who I am. Question, where were you when I was going on my rant about Paulie Malignaggi? Where were you when I was talking about Brian Norman Jr.? Oh, you want the link to my channel? Yeah, there you go. That's the link to my channel. This isn't even my boxing channel. Vic, I know what you're trying to do. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I read your comment. Let me make sure I read it. He says, any negative in Tank's life is obliterated by superior effective growth accomplishments. Ain't that odd? I disagree. I disagree. It's all smokescreen. It's all smokescreen. He buys a block in Baltimore. How convenient. The kid bought a block. And then it gets burnt down somewhat. Odd. Was it really burnt down? Oh, and by the way, he converted to Islam, right? But you know what was happening at that same time? He still had that ankle bracelet on his body, right? He was trying to get that off so he can get to training because he needs to make a living. It was a play. And I kept my mouth shut about that because I hoped it wasn't that. But that dude crossed the line. And I spoke on it. So if you follow my content on Drew Titan LLC, I spoke on it. This isn't blind hatred. I gave that kid so many chances. And he's in the same league as these 3 N-words right here. These kids don't care. They're not informed. They don't respect the past. If you don't understand or respect the past, how could you function in the future? You're doomed to repeat it. These kids are too well conditioned. There's no way they should be standing in the pocket for Ryan and trying to get him in the ring to get everybody paid. Because Ryan would not be doing that for them. I don't trust Tank. I don't trust Floyd. And don't look now. Now Floyd, he's gotten quiet, right? He's feuding with Tank. Okay. 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 What I'm saying is, when the inevitable starts to happen, do not come to my channels. Yo, Drew, that was messed up what they did. I'm like, yeah, it is. But go make your videos about it. Because I'm going to talk about what I saw. I ain't got to drag these dudes. It's coming. Does Keyshawn Davis think he above getting gypped around? Does he think he above it? Teofimo Lopez, who's scared to death of him, still has more pull than he does. Teofimo Lopez is another clown that wants to run around and use the N-word. I mentioned that. Did ESPN mention that? Freedom of speech? He said, come on now. Tank Davis pimped Islam. He pimped buying the block. I'm curious, did he even put any money into that block to build up the homes? He probably bought the shells. Is there electricity running through there? Have they been refurbished? Are there families living in it now? I don't know. I'm asking. I want to follow up. So you buy a block, they try and burn it down. How convenient. And then you convert to Islam? But then you show up at where Devin Haney is as a club to do what exactly? To do what exactly? You showed up to a club and said what to Devin Haney? To do what to Devin Haney? Do what exactly? I saw the video. Oh, I'm here, I'm right here. To do what? Turk Al Sheik had 50 million for you and said you could punch the kid in the face for 50 million. You said, give me 2 of Ferraris. What? And then you celebrate with this cheater. And then when you find out, you said, if I find out, I'm standing in the pocket for you. George, what up? If I find out you cheating, I'm going to slap you, whatever. Ryan said I didn't cheat, but we can run it back. You find out Ryan cheated, and after all of that, we get this. Now ask me why I don't deal with Tank. Ask me again. I dare you. And that's why I ain't want to talk about this clown. I want to talk about these clowns. You know what? I'm done talking about these clowns. I know how it ends. You see what happened with H2O. If you didn't see what happened with H2O, don't worry. I got you right now. Pay attention to detail. The big ape, right? Domino, you don't know a lot. That's what I'm saying. You really need to remain silent and learn. You don't know a lot. That's become abundantly clear. What you're going to know about my channels, because I have 3 of them, is that I do things by design. I don't just fly off the hook. I have an itinerary. I give it thought, and I speak on it. I'm not just shooting at the hip. I know what I'm talking about. I know the business of boxing. I know the history of boxing. And I know what's going on here because I've seen this before. And I know how it ends for Shakur. It already ended for H2O. And I know what happens with Keyshawn. I know what happens. I know how this ends. And all I want is for these brothers to be successful. But in order to be successful, they have to listen. They have to understand game. And you have to understand what it means to be a black boxer. I can't talk to you about what Larry Holmes had to deal with. One of the most disrespected heavyweight champions of all time. Yeah, it's sexy to say Ali is the GOAT, but why was Ali the GOAT? Everyone knows Sugar Ray Leonard fought Marvin Hagler, but what was Hagler's real gripe? Why didn't he run it back? He was fed up with the business. He wasn't really done. He was fed up. He never felt he got the respect that he deserved, that he earned. And he was right. Domino, okay, so you're a casual, so please don't come in here and tell me what to do. I'm passionate about this sport. It's a sport that I love that don't love me back. It's some bullshit. And these 3 kids, I know more about the history of the sport that these kids do. I've been following the sport longer than these 3 kids been alive. Literally. Where were y'all when the Cooney Holmes fight got signed? I know George was around. Definitely Stormy was around. I was a kid. But you know what I remember about that? How they sold it with race. I remember that. And this is no shade to Cooney. He was just a fighter. He's not like that. But how it was marketed, how Larry Holmes was treated. That fight was sold on race. And it wasn't fair to Larry. Larry was a champion. pissed my parents off. That wasn't Cooney's fault. It was the marketing. Man, I can go on and on, but I'm not. But let this be a learning experience, y'all. I'm way past my time. I got shit to do. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat. Pep Talk tonight. Just stay tuned. And we're going to see you in ATL.
Zooming through the skies to infinity and beyond, no idea where I'm finna be. Can only hold out for hope of safe landings, but it's in, I'm gonna take what I'm handed. They gawking up at the sky like, it's a bird, it's a plane, oh my god, it's a being up this high, it was always the plan. At the end of the day, it's just me and my gang. It's just me and my gang. It's just me and my kid. Simple syllabic sonics written about the subject. Supersonic speed, the way people get on it. Sick of infinitesimal problems, slipping through cracks in my conscience. If this beat was a prison, then I'm a convict. I leave the tracks.
Man, Bronx on deck. I'm out. Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!